Welcome to the installation video for Falcon Ridge's Trailhead mirror. Now this video covers installation for both round tube and ProFit cages. Inside your box you should find a driver's side mirror, a passenger side mirror, 2-inch clamp assemblies for both mirrors, rubber shims for those clamp assemblies if you have that 1.875-inch round cage on your vehicle, 4 M6 by 25mm socket head bolts, 2 M8 by 16mm socket head bolts, and 4 M6 by 12mm button head bolts. Now if you have part number 19029 for ProFit cages, inside your box you should find a driver's side mirror, a passenger side mirror, 2 ProFit and profiled clamp assemblies, 2 stainless steel hooks, 4 M6 by 25mm socket head bolts, 2 M8 by 16mm socket head bolts, 4 M6 by 12mm button head bolts, and 2 M6 by 6mm button head bolts. Now this installation ought to take you about 30 minutes, and if you need any help, send us an email at service@falconridge.com. The tools you need for this are 4, 5, and 6mm hex wrenches. Let's start by disassembling the 3 bolts by unscrewing them from the universal clamp adapter with the 5 and 6mm hex wrenches. Now keep those handy, you'll need them again in a few minutes. Assemble the clamp using your M8 by 16mm bolt. Thread your socket head bolt into the universal clamp adapter, but make sure not to tighten it down all the way yet. And remember, you only need to use that rubber shim on 1.875-inch diameter round tubes. If your cage is 2 inches, you don't need it. For this vehicle, we will be needing that shim. Now open the clamp and place it around your cage. Close the clamp around your cage using the rubber shim only if you have a 1.875-inch cage. Complete the assembly by installing 2 M6 by 25mm socket head bolts into the clamp assembly and threading them in, but remember, not to tighten them all the way yet. Now if you have a ProFit or profiled cage, this part of the process looks like this. Assemble the bottom half of the clamp using the M8 by 16mm bolt. Go ahead and tighten this bolt down all the way. Place both halves of the clamp around the roll cage tube. Loosely assemble them by screwing M6 by 25mm bolts into the clamp assembly. The process from here out is identical whether you have a round or ProFit cage. So let's check back in with our round cage assembly. You can now rotate your mirror on the clamp so that it's level. Now that you've got your mirror dialed in, tighten all 3 bolts to secure the clamp to the roll cage. Loosen the M6 by 12mm bolt here so you can rotate your mirror housing and find your desired angle. To make those final adjustments to your viewing angle on the mirror, push the edges of the tray until you're seeing the angle you'd like. Repeat these steps for your passenger side of the vehicle and you're all done. Now just a final note. If you feel any play in the mirror once it's mounted, it's probably because the 2 M6 by 12mm button head bolts on the universal clamp adapter are loose. Make sure those are tight and you should be all ready to go. And folks, that's all there is to it. If you require any further assistance, please contact us through our website, falconridge.com. Thanks a lot for spending some time with us here. And remember, at Falcon Ridge, we're fueled by your passion.